Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
South Africa minister accuses the West of bullying African nations. South Africa Minister of International Relations Naledi Pandor accused the West of sometimes taking a patronizing and bullying attitude towards Africa as she hosted the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken on the first leg of his Africa visit.
But in terms of our interaction with some of our partners in Europe and elsewhere, there has been a sense of a patronizing bullying toward you choose this or else. And the recent legislation passed in the United States of America by the House of Representatives, we found a most unfortunate bill that we'd hope the media would say more about, because when we believe in freedom, as I'm saying, it's freedom for everybody. You can't say because Africa is doing this, you will then be punished by the United States. So that's been a disappointing passage of legislation by one house, and we hope the other house will not agree to such offensive legislation. So indeed, it is important that all of us accept our ability to hold different opinions. We are, after all, sovereign nations that are regarded as equal in terms of the United Nations Charter. We may differ in terms of economic power and economic ability to influence development in different parts of the world, but what will make the world work is if we respect each other. This is very, very important. And one thing I definitely dislike is being told either you choose this or else. When a minister speaks to me like that, which Secretary Blinken has never done, but some have, I definitely will not be bullied in that way, nor would I expect any other African country worth its salt to agree to be treated.
Honestly, more power to her. She said this in front of his face, not when he left the country, in front of his face during their meeting. So we love to see it, and she made it very clear, and I love that. Most, like back in the days, it used to be like whenever they come, especially, you know, any representative from the West, the US, the UK, EU, whatever, they will pull up the red carpet. Our leaders will pull up a red carpet and just act like their saviors, their kings and queens came to the motherland. Like that's how they act. But nowadays, that's not how it's going, and we just love to see it. So the South Africa minister, she clearly told him, we're not on the same page when it comes to Ukraine, when it comes to China, when it comes to Palestine. Like, we have our own minds and we have our own decisions to make, and you are not in charge of that. And I love that. So she basically told them that we're not gonna allow you to dictate how we feel or what we choose to do with our votes and what we choose to do when it comes to our relationship with the outside world. And that is what should have happened all this time, but I'm glad they are starting to do it now, and our leaders are acting in a way that is beneficial to us, and we love to see it. So his response was, you know, you African nations should not allow anybody to dictate to you guys, and we're equal partners. Yeah, right. As if they actually believe that. Like, your actions should match what you're saying. So no, Anthony, we don't buy that, because that's not our experience dealing with the US. And, you know, you've thrown us under the bus quite so many times, and I think it's, you know, it's about time that we wake wake up and realize what's really going on. So I thought it was admirable, the minister calling them out on how they treat us and how they expect us to say yes sir to whatever they ask us to do. But all in all, I believe she did a great job. But she also went on and on about how, you know, US and South Africa relationship dates back and they have a good relationship, even though they don't agree on everything. They, you know, still are friends, and, you know, we understand diplomacy and they have to be diplomatic, but still, you know, at least calling them out when they need to is a good start, I believe. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about the South African minister calling out the US Secretary of State, Antony Blinken. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.